Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. You probably know what type of video this is, and if not, all of the information is in the description box below. For today's video, I'm going to be telling you about my experience with the brand Korres. Now, this trial and the next one, I am trying to wrap my head around the clean at Sephora categorization, so I'll put up a video on that, on my thoughts about clean at Sephora. Eventually, I'm kind of forming it now. But in this video, I just want to talk about my experience with Korres. Now, Korres is a Greek-based brand created by a pharmacist and his wife. There are some things that I really like about this brand, one being that they very clearly list on their products what it does not contain if you're concerned about anything like synthetic dye or sodium lauryl sulfate. It'll tell you on the back that it's not in there. It tells you the natural content, which for what I'm holding is 90%, so that's pretty high. I'm kind of surprised that this brand is maybe not cruelty-free, or maybe is. I'm not sure. I kind of assumed that if it had a clean at Sephora stamp, then it would be, right? Seems like a requirement to be clean, in my opinion. But apparently this brand, I guess, isn't. But I do want to tell you guys about my experience and these products regardless. I bought all of this stuff probably around January of this year, and I'm gonna definitely have some comments on that coming. Regarding my experience with the brand, I can't really complain too much. I'm happy with my skin. I did have a couple of minor breakouts, nothing serious. That's kind of, it's standard for me. If I have a lot of breakouts, then I get upset, but this is normal. But that said, there are definitely some products from this brand that I think really stand out, and others that I have a lot to say on. This is kind of a smaller trial than usual for me. The next one will be as well. I'm just trying to kind of slowly add things in lately because I'm actually really happy with my current routine. So I'm going to go ahead and start talking about my reviews of each of these products that I tried, starting with my absolute favorite. This is the Greek Yogurt Foaming Cream Cleanser. It retails for $26 for 5.07 ounces. I do believe that this is Korres' top selling product. It's got a very high rating on Sephora and thousands of reviews, and it is fantastic. Oh my gosh, this is a good cleanser. I had a really long period of time where I personally thought that a more stripping type of cleanser was better. It's really only been recent that I've realized my skin does better if I'm using a gentle cleanser, and this is a perfect gentle cleanser. It does not leave your skin feeling dry. You know, the part of your routine that is harshest on your skin is when you cleanse. And that dry feeling that you sometimes have after cleansing, it's not a good indication that your skin is doing well. You don't want to have your skin suddenly kind of feel like paper, I guess. You will not have that with this. You can wash your face and still like go a period of time without putting any kind of moisturizer or serum on, and your skin still doesn't feel dry. It's just really fantastic. It's very high in oils, humectants, 96% natural, really fantastic cleanser. Then I have the Black Pine Eye Serum, which retails for $65 for 0.51 ounces, which I guess is about right for an eye cream or an eye serum type of product. They tend to be about $60 for a half ounce. I think this is a very good product, but I will never buy the full size because even though I think the ingredients are lovely, I think the product is wonderful, I don't think you really need to buy a separate eye serum. If you've got a good enough serum, you should be able to use it in your eye area. But I also don't want to sound like I'm judging anybody who does use an additional eye serum. I'm sure that there could be benefits. It's just me personally, I'm not going to spend an extra $65. It is a good formula though. It does contain peptides. It has the hydrolyzed form of hyaluronic acid. Does not have any denatured alcohol, but it actually does contain fragrance, so that was a bit of a surprise. And that would also be one more reason why I'm more prone to go with a Clinique serum, which is what I'm back to right now. $50 for a full ounce. No alcohol and no fragrance. Still not bad, and I liked it. I just wouldn't buy it. And then I'm going to group together all of the products I tried from the Wild Rose line, but let's start with the Wild Rose oil. This is the Vitamin C Active Brightening Oil. My bottle is so slippery, I must have gotten oil on it. $54 for 1.01 ounces. I kind of feel like no matter what I say about this product, I'm going to make some people mad because there seems to be a ridiculously strong split in terms of whether people love or hate this. Korres made this with ascorbyl tetraisopalmitate, which is a fast-absorbing version of vitamin C. It is not the most stable, so there is denatured alcohol in here to help stabilize it. Alcohol in an oil has me just feeling so conflicted. I can't actually think of ever seeing that ever before this product. Like, you've got this really drying ingredient, and then you've got oil. Like, how much more hydrating can you get? It's so counterintuitive. But it's there to stabilize the vitamin C, so I get it. I kind of object to it. It's going to be drying. And I think that's what was so strange to me about using this, is that this is honestly the only oil I've ever used where I felt like my skin was dry. And I kept reapplying it. If you can see how much I've used of this, that's a lot for 2 weeks. And I think there's a lot of things that could go wrong with this because it does contain a form of vitamin C. You could end up purging, which I have a video on that I will go ahead and link. Because it's got denatured alcohol. If you have a skin type similar to mine, which is dry and acne prone, you could break out from it. And one thing I really did notice after reading through a lot of reviews is that I really think that this is going to work much better on oily skin. I mean, it was weird to have this situation of just feeling like I needed to keep reapplying this, and it still felt thick on my skin, but dry. And so, you know, I have it applied on my forehead right now, not on the rest of my face, so hopefully you can see if this is too intensive an oil or not for you. But I won't repurchase it. It was too strange of a situation for me. I think maybe it's for oily skin types, but I like many other oils more than this one. I have a lot of feelings on these Wild Rose 24-hour moisturizing and brightening cream and advanced repair sleeping facial. So I bought this in a set earlier this year that contained both of these products. And they've both been reformulated. I cannot stand that this situation just keeps happening of reformulating these products, not changing the names, not pulling down old reviews, because there is a serious problem here. Sephora, Ulta, every retailer and brands as well. And that is when you look up these products on the website, it doesn't tell you that they've been reformulated. You don't see that anywhere. I believe the new package does say reformulated, but the very first review that will pop up, at least for one of these, was from November of 2014. That is so unhelpful. You're looking at reviews of a product that no longer exists. It's just like, this is so remarkably irresponsible and just unhelpful for customers that I don't know why this is such a continuous problem. Now, I did go ahead and take a look at the ingredients to see how much has changed, and the Advanced Repair Sleeping Facial seems to have not changed anywhere near as much as the other product. But still, even if I sit here and review it, I feel like it's not going to be all that accurate. Ingredients are out of order now, and that makes a big difference. Still, at the end of the day, I was never going to recommend it because this one contains alcohol, the new one contains alcohol, and it just should not be in a moisturizer. Correction, let me correct myself there. It should not be the 1, 2, 3, 4, the 5th ingredient. I can bear with the product that has alcohol at the end of the ingredients list, but to have it as number 5, are you kidding me? Aside from the fact that alcohol is a dirt cheap ingredient, and you got me paying $48 for 1.3 ounces, where alcohol is the 5th ingredient, it's too drying to be the 5th ingredient. But that's all I want to say on that. I don't want to give a full review because the products are different. And the moisturizing and brightening cream, apparently Korres has gone the route of the gel, because I guess this is the new popular thing. Everybody wants a lightweight moisturizer, so they completely reformulated this. You might be able to get an idea of how this is from old reviews, but not this one. Just throw out any reviews since it looks like around June. I think somewhere in there is where this change happened. And the new product has denatured alcohol as the third ingredient. So I was really quite disappointed in that whole line and the amount of alcohol in it, especially since the first 2 products I talked about looked like they just had glorious ingredients. I don't know what happened there. I also tried out the shampoo and conditioner from Korres. I didn't even know they make shampoo and conditioner, but I got these as gifts with, I think, the little set that I bought when I bought this from Bath & Unwind. I was kind of really confused with these though. These are for normal hair. 92% natural, 84.8% natural on this shampoo, and this is the Aloe and Dittany shampoo and conditioner. This looks like it's harder to get in the US than from other countries. Again, I got this from Bath & Unwind, which is a European company. I'm just really confused because sodium lauryl sulfate is the second ingredient in this shampoo, and from everything I've heard from other hairdressers, I don't know that much about hair, y'all know that by now, I thought we often try to avoid that ingredient in hair care from a more natural side of things. All that is to say, I didn't really like the shampoo and conditioner. I felt like it left my hair pretty greasy. Maybe it's just not for my hair type, but my hair never felt clean, and I didn't even use it today. I ditched it. I was not loving it. And then I tried the Shower Gel Vanilla Guava. This does smell really good, and I definitely enjoyed using it. Don't quite know if I have it in me to buy it another time because it is fairly expensive, but it is also 90% natural, so this is something that I could see you really enjoy. Maybe it'd be a good Christmas gift, but I don't know if it would be my daily driver. It does smell really good though, I gotta give it to them there. Alright guys, but that is my Korres review. I hope you guys found this video helpful. If you did, make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace out, YouTube.